Look at those shoulders. Is he like a Cybertronian football player?
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class TARN. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have a nice image of TARN in his alt mode, Legacy Evolution Transformers. He is Comic Universe TARN. He is a Voyager class of Voyager, Voyager class A, Voyager class of Viajero, class A, Voyager words, things, I know them, not really. On this side of the box, we have some lovely new artwork to show off. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, beautiful. Oh, plastic-free packaging. Sure. On the side of the box, we have some more nice images of TARN. On top, Legacy Evolution. Got a QR code. You want to scan it? Go ahead, free scan on me. You're welcome. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, Evo Fusion. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have TARN, the newest Voyager in this Legacy line, Legacy Evolution line. And here he is in his robot mode, looking just as he did in the IDW comics, and a quite good-looking figure in my opinion. But let's get in closer so we can take a look not at his abs, but at his noggin. There's the noggin. And you can see, nice head sculpt there, got the Decepticon symbol mask going on. But overall, very cool looking head sculpt there, in my opinion. And of course, you got the different shades of purple going on there, Decepticon symbol on the chest. You got some silver as well. We do have some transparent plastic here that is painted over. You can see the transparent part just kind of peeking through. Got the big old treads on the shoulders. Got his double cannons here on his forearm. The cannons themselves are done in transparent plastic and painted over, so a lot of paint on this guy, more than you think, more than you realize. Got the knees done in gold. You got some silver there as well. And you got the different shades of purple going on, little toesies. And moving up the back, you can see very clean back here. Overall, just a nice tidy robot. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so you do get some wiggly waggly. He can look up a good bit and do squirrel. He can look down. Head can do a full 360. Shoulders can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You do have rotation right above the elbow. You also have this joint as well. It's a weird joint. It's for transformation, but you can use it if you want to. Elbows, you have over 90 degrees of bend. You do have wrist rotation. The hands can open and close. You have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can go that far. You got thigh rotation. You have a single jointed elbow, which goes pretty far on its own, but if you undo this little clip here, you can get a double joint out of it, like that. And now you have a double jointed knee. Did I say knee or elbow before? Whatever. You know what this is. Anatomy. Things. Words. I know them. That's a knee. That's a knee. And if you want, you have upward movement on those toes, downward movement, and you have ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, well, he's already wearing it. He has this big double cannons here. Now, the instructions tell you to plug it in. You can see you have two ports here. The instructions tell you to plug it into this port, the bottom one. But I personally don't like the way that looks, so I plug it into the top one just because it looks a little bit more cohesive. But as always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. A couple things you can do here with the cannons is that you can remove them from the central section. And if you want, you can also have them holding them as handheld weapons. Things you can do, so you can pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff right there. You can plug them onto the forearms as well. Things you can do, you got the ports right here. Shin cannons, why not? Why not? Of course, you have the ports here for your weaponizers and whatnot on the shoulders, on the back, so you have your weaponizer ports as well. Another thing you can do, if you wish, is you can take this section and rotate it around, and you can take this and plug this onto his back. You can bring the cannons up over his shoulders. Actually, you have to move them up to this top port, And you can plug this in here. You can rotate these down, get them out of the way, and you can give them some big old shoulder cannons. So again, things you can do if you want to do it. One more thing you can do if you want to do it is you can do the what they're calling the Evo Fusion, which is basically just taking the weapons and combining them together, which is not a new thing, but now they're calling it a gimmick. But you can just plug them together like that, and now you can just hold one big old, giant rifle cannon thing, which actually does look kind of cool with him holding it. But hey, again, all things you can do if you want to do it. Your figure, display it however you wish. They are Bloosh compatible, but we're saving that Bloosh. We're going to save that Bloosh for later. Later. It'll be worth it. Later. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. With the Megs. And here he is with the Mastermind Creations version of Tarn. So you can see how that works out. So there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So first we need to do is remove his cannons here. And we'll just put that off to the side for now, and we will turn them around and begin with the bacular region. So first thing we need to do here is take these guns and just swing them down. There's a little tab that they'll just kind of thoop into. You want to take this whole back panel here and untab it. So untab either side, like so, and then rotate this 180. You can just angle that back so we can take his head and just flip that back into that cavity, like so. And back to the front, so we're going to just undo his chest, just bring it up a little bit, rotate his arms up, and you want to take the shoulders, and the shoulders are going to just slide out a little bit right there, and then you just want to angle these back. This one likes to fight me a little bit. There we go. Just angle them back like that, and once you've done that, you want to bring this section up. So there's a little tab notch connection right there. Just make sure that tab is in the right spot, and that will just sit in there just like that. And once you've done that, you can just tab the legs together and just bring the feet down like so. You can then bend the knees. You want to bend them at this hinge here, this lower hinge that you have to kind of unclip. Sometimes this is, there we go, sometimes it's a little stiff. One is more so than the other, but get them clipped back together. And just kind of leave them bent like that for now. And now we can take these arms and just swing them down the rest of the way, like so. And we can start getting these all transformed up. So what's going to happen here is we're going to rotate the forearm in. And then you're going to use this hinge in here to angle that arm in. And there's a tab slot connection right here. So just angle that in and tab it into place like that. You're going to take this panel here and just rotate it around so it's sitting up top like that, and then you're going to take his fist and just rotate it so the palm is facing the underside like that. So second verse is just like the first. So again, rotate that arm in, angle that in, tab it into the thigh, take this panel, swing it around, rotate the fist around like so. Get everything situated, and you have that looking like that. Once you've done that, you want to open up this panel here. Just open that up all the way and swing, untab it from this section here. Swing this around, and that will just sit right up in here like that. And then you can close that up. Same thing on the other side. Just open that up, just untab it, then just swing it in, and that should, again, use all those hinges there at your disposal to get that into place. Once you've done that, close that up. Forearm came untabbed. There we go. And then you can just kind of straighten everything out here. And you got things looking just like that. And now we can take this top assembly here, just bring it back and down. There is a post that will go into a port right there. Just plug it into his butt, sit it down like that, and then we're going to take the legs, bring them down, and you have these tabs which will go into these slots right here. So just, again, use all those joints at your disposal, and just get everything seated right where it needs to be. And his toes, you can see, are going to end up right there. And get it all nice and squozen. And last but not least, we bring in the double cannons here. You want to take this panel and rotate it 180 so it's sitting like that. And these two tabs will go into these two slots right up here. So just plug it in. And there you go. There you have Tarn in his alt mode. You can get a pretty good spin out of him. A pretty good evil spin. And it looks good. It's a good Tarny alt mode. I can work with it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. I mean, granted, this is everything we've already seen in the robot mode, just in a different place, but still worth taking a look at. You got some nice silver going down the treads here. And of course, you do have the hands sticking out the back. My one gripe is I do wish the hands kind of flipped in, kind of tucked away somehow, but it is what it is. My only real gripe with the alt mode. Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. And there is the top, there is the bottom. I mean, another funny thing they did here is obviously the treads don't work. They molded in, you can see here, They molded in little faux wheels, which is really funny. They don't roll, they're just molded in there. Yeah, it's little faux wheels. They don't roll, they don't do anything. I guess just to at least keep him up, you know. But hey, he can still slide as killing tanks should slide. Hooray for sliding killing tanks. Then for comparison, here he is with Megs. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with the Mastermind Creations version of Tarn. So you can see how that works out. So, there you go. And I did say that we were saving the bloosh for later, and now is the time for bloosh. Yes, now is the time. So, all of these weapons here are bloosh compatible. Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. You can plug one here. You can plug one here. It's a bit snug. It's a bit snug, but it works. It works. Huh? Don't do that. Don't do that to me, Tarn. Come on now. I know you're a bad guy, but work with me. Work with me a little bit. And we can plug these in here like so. Like that. And we can do a big old quadruple turning bloosh. That's just how he does. That's how the DJD does. And now that that's done, we have some articulation to go over here in tank mode. The top turret here can rotate, can do a full 360. These cannons can angle up and down a little bit. If you want them sitting a little more forward, of course you can just bring them forward on that port right there. And you have a bunch of ports like all over him. You have ports here, you have a port here, you got a port there. You got 2 ports on this side, so I mean you can load this dude up with more weapons if you want to. You even have a port up top right here. So again, you can plug a whole bunch of weapons onto this, some weaponizers, some fossilizers, whatever you want to do. As always, the only limit is your imagination. So there you go. So there you have Tarn, and yeah, nicely done figure in my opinion. Real nice to see some comic characters getting some love in this line. That makes me very happy. I'm a sucker for the IDW design, so this pleases me very much. But the figure overall pleases me very much. The robot mode I think looks really good. The alt mode looks good. The transformation, it works. It's, you know, fluid. It's enjoyable. Overall, I think this is a very solid figure in my opinion. So, there you go. Now, I picked mine up from Robot Kingdom, but you can also get legacy figures from BigBadToyStore.com. As always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class TARN. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh, man, finally get to take a load off. Jeez. Can I help you? That's none of your concern. Where's Wave? That's none of your concern. Why are you sitting on my couch? That's none of your concern. Why are you wearing that mask? Oh wait, let me guess. That's none of my concern. Gotcha. Yeah. See, those are some nice arm cannons. You buy those retail or are they custom? That's none of your concern. I'm concerned! You should be.